What's up, everyone? Trey, Lyle, Michael Massie from Frontstretch.com here after the end of the Dead on Tools 250. Well, it went past 250 laps. It went to overtime. Justin Allgaier gets the win in a very wild, caution-filled race, Michael. I mean, it went down to the very last moment in determining who would make the championship four. Ultimately, obviously, Sam Mayer, he was already locked in. After the second stage, John Hunter Nemechek gets it in. And we'll explain how Cole Custer got in. Cole Custer gets on points, and Justin Allgaier gets in as the winner of this race. A wild one, but a, kind of a fitting championship four. That was probably four of the five best cars all year in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, but obviously you're missing one big name from this year, and that'd be Austin Hill, who was in the lead at the end. His teammate Sheldon Creed bumped him out of the way. I think it was racing. I think it was just short track racing. They got together again and again, and then Creed got in front of him, and Hill thinks he just stopped, like brake checked him, I think. And regardless, there's contact, busted Hill's radiator. He's out of the championship four. Sheldon Creed, who looked like the race-winning move, left the bottom open. And here comes Justin Allgaier to steal the win. He's not in the championship four. Richard Childress looked like he could get two cars in there. How many did he get in there?
Is Sheldon Creed, Andy Petrie at this moment after the race where he's yelling at Sheldon Creed about what happened. Creed follows back with, well, if he touched me, you wouldn't give a bleep. And basically, it's like what Massie said. It caused a huge pileup on the backstretch. We had no idea who finished where. I still don't know who finished in the top 10 completely at this point. But ultimately, Cole Custer, on fire, backs his way into the championship four. If it was setting, it's kind of, Cole Custer, kind of had the moment of the race with his car on fire backing up. The crowd gave him a huge ovation as he got out. You got to give him credit for, he seemed to manage the race the best out of the ones who needed points.
Yeah, he was spewing oil too. Spewing oil. One of the photographers said that oil spewed onto him as he was trying to take pictures of Cole Custer having that epic finish to make the championship four. And that's the move. If he wins the championship, that's his moment right there. But, it's just, there was carnage, so much wrecking and stuff, but good runs, like Blaine Perkins ran top 10 all day, didn't get top 10 because the carnage, but like both Jordan Anderson cars ended up with the top 10. Anthony Alfredo in a BJ McLeod car got a top 10. That's huge for them. So it just shows that, a lot of the contenders crashed out. We had a lot of the smaller guys step up and come to play. I thought that, if the RCR guys and Allgaier and all them got to wrecking each other, we thought that, someone like a Blaine Perkins could end up winning. But it wasn't meant to be, but still cool to see those guys get a good run.
Yeah, speaking of that, Parker Kligerman was 3 laps down, got 3 straight lucky dogs, and finishes top 10. Let's talk about the moment of this race. We were here last year, you and I, watching Ty Gibbs wreck his teammate for the win to prevent a second Joe Gibbs car from making the championship four, ironically allowing Justin Allgaier to be the last one in. This year, 2 RCR cars could both get into the championship four. I don't want to necessarily say Sheldon Creed wrecked him, because I agree with you. I think it was a short track deal, and then, he was just trying to make the corner where Austin Hill thinks he brake checked him, causes the mayhem. But, this relationship seemed bad after Bristol. It seems over at this point. I mean, they're just like, wanting to make the divorce final.
Well, yeah, it seems like if you got team drama back at the shop,
someone's leaving. It ends here.
Yeah, then you come to Martinsville, and it all comes out in the wash. Obviously, we saw, as you mentioned, at Bristol. Which one was it? Creed or was it Hill that said, "Who needs enemies when you have teammates?"
I think it was
Hill said that. So they've already been on bad terms. Creed is leaving. Austin Hill said in his interview he could go.
Gibbs.
Which hadn't been announced yet, so
if you're Joe Gibbs, drop it right now. I think it would be the perfect time.
Yeah, so but he's obviously out the door. It seems like it's probably best for everyone to have a fresh start at this point. Get someone new in the two. Sheldon Creed goes somewhere else. Too much has happened now for for things to mend between those two.
You could say RCR needs some love right now, and they're getting it with Jesse Love going to the 2. You like that? Hey, this is actually unattended right now. So my final question, I think we're going to walk out with this. We'll be back tomorrow. Cup Series race, Championship 4 will be decided right here. You can follow him at @M_Massie22. Follow me at Trey Lyle VT. Make sure you check out Luke and Glover's article about Sammy Smith. He had a career day, but unfortunately doesn't make it into the championship, so check that article out as well. This was our post-race conversation. The trucks are leaving. We're leaving. Have a good day. Thank you so much for following us along all day.
This is Daniel Hemrick, driver of number 11 Collie Griggs Chevrolet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.